so little time for Hikaru to try to figure out the complications, and then Fabian has such a big advantage since he's in his preparation, but as we speak, he's off with the move 1c4.
So that's a surprise from the get-go. I thought he was gonna stick to 1e4, but no, we have an English. So far, everything symmetrical. What approach do you think Jeffrey will take now?
Yeah, so Jeffrey has different options here. You can play the d5, which is more of a crucial approach. He goes for the move b6, but I always thought that this was a bit dubious. So I can play e4 here, grabbing a lot of space in the center, or he can go d4, grabbing space in the center with that move as well, or someone like g3. You see if I'm gonna go d4.
Yeah, the players are moving fast. f3 has been played. Maybe you can explain that move to some of our viewers. f3 might look a bit unnatural in this kind of position.
Right, so with the move f3, Fabiano prepared the move e4, which is what he played the passer and the Jeffrey castle. So what Jeffrey is going to do is he's going to take up what's called the hedgehog position. So where you put all your pieces on these last 3 rings, he's going to also play the move a6. And the thing that's difficult about the hedgehog is that black is controlling all of these squares. So how does white make progress?
Trying to find a way to ask most questions. White has to be a little bit careful, of course. That pawn on h3 always means there's threats of getting mated on g2. So Fabi has to watch out, but he has 3.5 minutes on the clock. Jeffery just a minute. So Fabi, all he needs to do is not get mated on G2, not allow all the black pieces in. But he has got such good control. That bishop is a beast along the light squares. And I'm curious to see what his next move will be, how he proceeds from here.
Very curious to see that as well. So let's see what he will do. So as we said, queen e4 is an option. Maybe a move like rook a7 also makes sense, hitting the queen. You could also still take this pawn. Everything should be winning here for Fabiano. He just has to choose one variation that he feels comfortable with and stick with it. I guess that's sort of what he should do in this position.
Rook c1. I mean, if it were me, I would probably have taken your last advice, just snapped off. Oh, queen a7. I'm very surprised that Jeffery offers a queen trade, because it feels with the queens off the board, it's going to be even harder to create chances. But then again, maybe there was just no better square. And now Fabiano just takes off that h pawn, and black's only remaining trump is this 8 pawn, but it's not gonna save Jeffery.
Indeed, yeah, I was quite surprised as well, because the move queen e7 would have turned into checkmate on g2 if it were only just one move. So a4, so okay, the game is not over just yet. This pawn is gonna push, I guess, to a3, maybe to a2, but I guess it will be rounded up sooner or later by Fabiano. Let's see what he will do. There's got to be some sort of way to neutralize the position here.
Rook b1 maybe looks tempting to force another exchange, because if you move the rook b8 would just simply be checkmate. And I feel every exchange would bring Fabiano closer. I don't know if rook b1, if a3, but then maybe we can just swap the rooks anyway.
Yeah, I guess so too. So Fabiano goes for rook to c2, a3 played by Jeffery. I guess maybe you just trade, because this pawn on b2 should be lost sooner or later. However, this knight is also jumping on knight at d5, maybe knight at c3. Fabiano getting down to 1.5 minutes, but he should still have this one under complete control.
Can he maybe just bring his own knight into the game? Will he trade on b2? Everything seems to be working for now. Can we create some back rank? Is rook c1 a move threatening? Okay, he does just exchange and stop the pawn with rook b1.
Right, so trades on rook b1, the pawn is now under attack. So I guess black is forced to go rook b7. And maybe what Fabiano wants to do there is go knight at g5, and in case of knight d5, knight e4, stop knight c3, and I don't think there's anything for black there.
I like that suggestion a lot. Rook a1 was played, but now the problem is the knight will just come back, attack the pawn on b2, and I think Jeffery is just not in time to create any counterplay. The knight doesn't get there in time.
Knight f2, a very nice move by Fabiano. He wants to go knight at e1. It's hitting the pawn on b2, but also stopping black from going knight at c3. So I think right now it's just over. Jeffery must realize that this one's gone.
Yeah, knight f2 is on the board. 15 seconds, but we could see a resignation. Jeffery still considering, but if you can't get the pawn through, and he